Shouting about nothing in the spare room because I've got nothing better to do on a Sunday night. This is Tell It Someone. First question, of course, is from Banana News. Thanks for doing these. Here's my question. What has it been your favourite outfit you've worn on Tell It Someone so far? Well, you've got to go right back to the start because those clothes fit. I've put on weight in the last 10 years. Next question from Dr. Robotnik. Lamboya rope bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have the rubies. That's not what Robotnik says. That's more shoe, isn't it? I know these things, you know. I know these things. Don't ask me how I know. Next question, Jonathan Stern. What is your favourite cooking utensil? You can't go past a good spatula. I'm not allowed to have knives, so I cut my cake with a spatula. That's why I'm so fat. Because I just eat the cake whole instead. Next question, from somebody who doesn't have a name on their account. Would you date a Spanish person? Yeah, I would if I could, but I can't, so I don't, because there's no Spanish people, no Spanish women here, because it's Australia and it's locked down like forever now. Well, it's not forever, but it feels like forever because it's been like since there hasn't been any. I don't know any Australian Spanish women in Australia. I mean, they'd be Australian ones now because it's been so long. But there's none here. I don't know of any. So there's a lot of excuses, and I'm not being racist against Spanish people that I know of. Next question from Heroin with Steers. Ever run down and ruin a car? No, I haven't. They're too fast. And, if I went onto if I went out off the road, then the car wouldn't operate properly because it's a Corolla and it's not four-wheel drive, so it'd just get stuck. And then the kangaroo would get away. And yeah, and so I didn't. It would destroy the car. Mostly, I think. I didn't try it, so I don't know. I'm sorry, I missed out on a lot of things. Mostly because of lockdown. Next question from Jeff God of Biscuits. Hast thou to thine own self been true? That's a bit personal. That's really personal. I mean, yes, there's no Spanish women around, but that's no need to, to inquire about onanism. It's not that much. I mean, no, really. I'm not even uploading that sort of thing on this channel, on this website. Next question from Kay Devan. Could you teach us something about something we don't know about? Like maybe how the American government works or the way it does. Well, of course, the American government, they get together every 4 years and they vote, and they have a vote on who's the best person to become the president of the United States. Except not all the votes are equal, because some are more equal than others, because the small states have have a big number of votes per person, and the big states have the small number, and the ones with the small number outnumber the ones with the bigger number of votes. The ones with the small number of people have the bigger number of votes per person than the big numbers with the big the numbers of the big states would have a small number of votes per person. So what happens is that the majority of people might vote for one candidate, but the other candidate gets in, and that other candidate often gets to choose for the people who are on the Supreme Court, who then decide what a law is, and then the law is made and decided. But because of the way people vote for the president, then the Supreme Court is made up of people who agree with the lesser number of people more than the bigger number of people, and there's 5 people on the Supreme Court that agree with the small number of people, and only 2 that agree with the bigger number of people. So the small number of people always wins, and that's democracy. I hope that helps. Next question is the last question for the day, and it's Joe. Freddie, will it wash out? No, it won't wash out. No matter how much water there is, it won't wash out of the Supreme Court, because, you know, Kavanaugh likes to drink, and they always vote with the money, because the money is what put them there. So you're gonna have a problem in America if you want anything done. Unless, of course, the money wants it done, and then it's really easy to get it done, apparently. And that's it for Tell Someone for this week. If you would like to ask me a question, then asking question place thing is under this very image that I'm talking at you through. Or you can answer this dovetail question, which is in front of my chains at the moment. Kind of now-ish. Sometimes. Or you can teach me to swear in a foreign language if you make a video about it. Or you can ask me a video question if you want. Or you can just make a comment on this video saying, things that I might want to know. Or you might want me to know. Stuff like that. I'm just making this up as I go along. I'm dangerously talented, and I don't have a cool sign-off.